Right, it's the start of season 14 in the Eagles. Still no trophies. We have spent a lot of money spending that Sakara money. Remember, we sold it for 80 million. We've made a few transfers. Is this the season that we can win something? Let's find out. Right, here we are, guys. So we'll do a couple of sales first. So obviously there is Willy Sakara. £80 million. We also let Enrico Ceballos go. Technically not the best, even though 18 technically. He had a good few seasons with us. He had 1 year left on his deal and was not keen to sign a new one. So I decided to cash in while we were rebuilding. It is probably a player that I would have liked to have kept. He was on quite cheap wages as well, but he had no interest in signing, and we thought, I can't let someone leave on a free. And Walker Lazao, he had a really good few years with us and then just went off the boil. Look, a fair few subs, but he just wasn't the same player. Not actually regarded that highly in the game, only 3-star, but he did have some really good attributes in certain areas. A couple of here, one that's down here that we're maybe letting him down, a few technicals as well. I suppose he's passing 9, got great, not great, but he was a little bit of a handful in the box. He has gone because we have upgraded again in the centre forward positions. Diego Rodriguez was a right back. Remember, we're not really playing with a right back, and he never really got going for us. He had a good season there, 9 assists. In a really attacking right wing-back role, but because of the system we're playing at the moment, he wanted to leave. He had a year left again on his contract, so I thought, right, we need to make a little bit of money, and we've done that. A couple of players in here as well. Benjamin Matic, we signed him. He's actually just gone out on loan, actually. Someone that we signed with the future in mind. Lee Pat Can has gone to Inter Milan. Now, once again, we've made profit on him, which is really good. He was going to be a bit of a backup, so I decided to cash in. And Richie's, who had a really good spell with us, 1, 2, 3, 4 really good seasons with us, good average ratings. We've just got better in certain areas. And he was just 28. I thought, let's get some money in, soften the wages a little bit as well. I don't want too many players that are unhappy and losing their value. And Treso Umbugu has gone. I did want him to stay, but he had in his head that he wasn't playing enough. He did play, you know, 20 appearances, 29 in 36 appearances in all comps. Not enough for him, apparently. He had a year left on his deal, so I had to cash in on him. I think we've made a slight loss. Yeah, we made a slight loss, but I took that. It was just to get some money in and get him off the wages. And Lima has gone, finally 500Ks, barely played. He had a good first couple of seasons. His attributes never quite kicked on. Maybe struggled with the physicality and what we're doing in sort of like the midfield now. We need some big boys in there that can kind of carry us while we've got 3 up front. So that left us a lot of money. I think it was probably over 100 million. And the first one we brought in was Vashalev Khomenko, a Ukrainian international central midfielder on attack. The idea is because Muzambo's getting towards the age of 30, he's going to be on the downturn, that this boy is going to come in and kind of take over. We've swapped and changed a little bit with the tactic early doors, and I don't think it's helped, but I do think he is going to be naturally the centre midfielder on attack. So, £21 million we've paid for him. 24 years old, potential to sell on for a profit as well. We signed what was regarded as a Wonderkid centre-back. 6'3". At the moment, he's not actually in my side, and I need to make sure I get a place for him in the side, which may lead us to a tactic change, which is a bit of a disaster of how we've shaped our squad. There's an opportunity we go to a 3, and if we do go to a 3, this guy can play left-footed as well. Right foot reasonable. We might even let him just go in at left back at times, but we have signed some left backs as well. 21 years old. We paid his release clause of 15.5 million. I just need to make sure, guys, that I give him some game time this season. The Sakara replacement is Anderson, a Brazilian. We paid £17 million. He's had a decent start playing on the left-hand side of the front 3, left-footed, 6 foot forward, tremendous physicals, good finishing, good first touch, good technique, off the ball, determination, decision, composure, all sensational. Yes, he's maybe not as good as Sakara, but not many people are in the world. This boy will be sold for a big profit. I guarantee that in about, probably no doubt, 2 years' time. And then this one, I'm kind of puzzled. I don't know really what I was thinking at the time. To be fair, he's got a few nice stamina's good, a few nice mentals, a few nice technicals. But I paid 13.5. I'm a little bit not worried. I'm never worried, but yeah, it was a strange one. I didn't play the game for 4 or 5 days, and then I came back on and realised I'd signed Pirmin Lamet. 3-star, jack of all trades. And a player that I absolutely forgot We'd actually signed him a pre-agreement a long time ago. He's now worth 15.5 to 18 million pounds. We've signed for 3.3 million from CSK Sofia. Bulgarian looks like he may be half a decent player, especially pressing forward. He's going to have good pace, good vision, good technique, good heading as well, aggression. Really good as a bit of a squad player down that right-hand side. And then a free transfer left-back. Really good physicals. Defending's average. Just someone who could fill in as a full-back in case, because we were letting go, obviously, Mbugu. So I wanted someone just to come in and do a job. We've still got Allsop. So we've got him in on a free transfer potential. We might actually sell him in the summer because this guy came up in my scout report quite later on with better technicals, superb technicals, with his defending okay. He's 6 foot. So if we do go to wing-back, which apparently he cannot play, which I just find absolutely... He could play everywhere. So let's just get his wing-back training, and we may go to a 3 at the back. I think we are going to have it up as a second tactic. So those are the transfers. Loads of offers coming for Timber, but I am going to keep it for 1 year. We are, of course, second in the Eredivisie. We've played for 1-3, drawn 1. Champions League draw has been done. We're starting with that today. It's AC Milan. For the first time we played in like the Community Shield, we got beat 2-1 against Ajax. Deserved, they were much better than us. Unfortunately, much better than us. And our Champions League draw has been okay. Milan away first, which is going to be difficult. 2 really good games after that. Not good games, big games in terms of points on the board. Midtjylland and Club Brugge. I would like to think we could get maximum points there. 2 nice home games. I think we've got the quality to beat a Chelsea because it's at home. And I'd expect us to hopefully beat a Villarreal at home as well. Rennes away, big game against a team that maybe are in around sort of like the bottom half of it. Inter at home. And then PSG away. So we're starting with AC Milan today. Here is the tactic. We're still going with the 4-3-3 for now, but we have got the opportunity to go to a 5-2-3 or a 5-3-2 at times. And we may go back to some sort of 5-2-3, something along the lines of that. That may be something that we do at some point this season. Right, we're going to go... I tell you what, we need to give... Let's give this a Sunsauer game because it's important that we give him a game. He is left-footed. So we're going to play Mariba as the sitter. I'm not quite sure he's going to be good enough at this because he's defending. Tackling's 10. It may stop him as well because he's getting a little bit older, 32 now. Might just, even though his physicals are quite good, it might just help us keep him for an extra year because he's not going to be doing as much running as what these two are going to be doing. We've got Ravisi up there, still the top dog. No real offers came in for him this summer, so we've got him. He's made a really good start, as you can see. Injured again, though. Rykov is still with us. He's sort of like at his peak now, with 30 years old. And then Anderson, that we spoke about. We've still got Duran, who will play some games. We've still got Nispen, who will play some games. Need to give him some games. PSV are after him, so I need to make sure that I keep him nice and happy because we need him because of the Dutch quota. And then Fromentan is becoming a really good goalkeeper that we'd expect. We've still got Bazicic at right back and our 2 centre-halves. Ben Taylor, the Gibraltar international. I think potentially someone we can maybe sell on. I think if a Sunsauer really comes into it, I think that's a deal that could be done. Sergio as well, tremendous defender, £42.5 million. That was his release clause in the... there was clubs that came in for him. Look, it's gone up to 53, look. And then I asked him, do you want to sign a new deal? And he did. And he wanted $2,000 less a week. Brilliant. But we've given him some add-ons and stuff to make that deal go over the line. And no release clause as well, because his release clause was £40 million. All right, guys, let's get into it. AC Milan at home, Champions League. Oh, one thing. Finances, he's looking pretty good. Made a little bit of profit last year. We're in big debt this year. But hopefully with some Champions League prize money. We've obviously, the money from Sakara was carried over. We've still got £43 million in the transfer budget this year. And then potentially big sales as well. We're looking at maybe making like £50 million a season in sales. If we do that, we'll always have a really competitive budget. As you can see, we sold 22 there, 15 there, 8 there. We've sold, 40, 50... We've sold £72 million worth of players on top of the Sakara deal. Willy Sakara, who went to Bayern Munich for 80 million. And more interesting as well, I forgot to tell you, Signorelli, who we sold to Bayern, has now gone to Real Madrid for £105 million in the January. And he's been with them for about a season and a half now, I think. There he is. There is Signorelli. Will we ever get the opportunity to sign him again? All right, let's go. Best feature in it. Keep saying it. Best feature. Right, let's go. Away from home. We were not great away from home in Champions League. We relied on home form. This is definitely going to be a tricky one. The colours aren't great, but never mind. I need to get an Eagle shirt. I need to start looking online and getting myself an Eagle shirt. Right, Bajicic. We'll obviously get the goal scorer of the guy that wins us the Champions League. Anderson! It could be Anderson. A good chance he may feature on the shirt. Not right now, though. That was a big chance. I expected that to go in like it has done for them. Boys. Rebound. We needed a little bit of luck there, and we've not got it from the FM gods. Right, we're going again. Come on, Taylor. Strided into midfield. Get the switch. Just get it out wide. There we go. Asunsao. Yeah, that's it. Asunsao. Anderson, he is 6'4", Anderson. He finds Muzambo in this little half space. He pulls it back for Kamenko. And that is a big miss. Again, boys, we've had two really big chances. You would hope you're... Oh, we're in again. Ravisio! That one is offside, but we've had three big opportunities there within the first, 10, 12 minutes of the game. We've made a good start in Milan, even though we're 1-0 down. We don't want to go 2 down, boys. We've got it. We're back. We're back in business. Mazambo, can he find one of the front three? Anderson, just drop it into a little pocket. Asunsao supporting. That's crap. That's the only thing we sometimes get with the formation we're playing, with the defenders in full-back areas. Bajicic, okay, but the left-backs are proper centre-backs. And he's allowed it to bounce. Gulkinson cuts in. We could be in trouble. Goalkeeper, we're having a nightmare. Everything that's going wrong is going wrong. We've had no luck. And I don't think we deserve to be 2-0 down. Who's that? Taylor's been absolutely done. Right, just before half-time, can we get a goal, boy? Bajicic. Taylor. Mariba. Muzambo's lost it. We're getting sloppy, aren't we? We'll get punished. We're sloppy and we get punished in these Champions League games. We've won it back, though. Kamenko. The Ginger Wizard. Ravisio! Yes, we're in. We've got one back. Deservedly got one back as well. Right on half-time. Let's give it a little bit of praise. Bajicic intercepted Kamenko. Lovely little slide pass into Ravisio. He's not going to miss from there on his right foot. 2-1. We're going to give him a little bit of a confidence. Look at that. We're above on the XG as well. 1.66 to 1.31. More, we've only had 2 efforts on target. Said that Anderson header at 0-0 potentially is going to prove really costly. Right, Rikoff has been quiet, so we are going to bring on Van Nispen just to give him some game time as well. Rotation is a little bit key. Right, header, it's 1. Win it back? No, Tonali. He must be getting on now, Tonali. Højlund have got up front. I forgot to say, Milan have Højlund, the Manchester United Atalanta target. Right. Can we stop it? Sir Singo. Luca! Just wide. Will that be Wilfried Singo? I think it will, you know. He'll be getting on as well. Bear in mind, we're in season 14. Right, Sergio goes long. Anderson should be winning that for me because he's 6'4". And there's been a couple of balls out that way and he's been out-muscled for it. And the match engine kind of shows him that he's not jumping for it. He shouldn't be out getting muscled. And they've hit the post and cleared. I could never tell with these colours who's attacking and who's defending. I thought that was an easy tap-in for them, but it turned out it was Bajicic. Oh, God. Keeper did well, I think. Singo. We're going to make a few changes. We're actually going to take a midfielder off. And what we are going to do is we're going to go to our 3, like this. And we're going to bring a wing back on. We'll bring in Villalonga. Says he can't do it, but he bloody can do it. Asunsao can be in the left-hand side. Sergio, let's go. Taylor in the middle. Bajicic on the right. We've got Komalenko and Mariba. And let's bring Tishvanov on that left-hand side, the young Bulgarian striker. Anderson's had his opportunities, and he's let me down a little bit. Right, last one. We're going to be brave. We're going to bring Ugur into the midfield, a striker, but he is creative. He does have the mentals, and here he is, coming deep for it. Villalonga. So we may go to a 3, boys, for the Champions League. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Big games. Do we swap our tactic and go to like a 5-2-3? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments as we're playing out the last minute of the game. It's been quiet the second half. Oh, I thought we'd won it. We haven't. Hoyland's in. Is he going to finish? He's put it wide. I thought we were just going to intercept then and be on a break. It wasn't to be. We're going to finish the campaign with a defeat. Now, top 16 is the key. I'm wondering what the board wants from us this year. I've not actually looked. I imagine they're ramping up the pressure on us to probably win a trophy. Ravizio. I very much feel like Pochettino at Tottenham at the moment. We've done a great job, but we didn't win a trophy. I've had 14 seasons of it. I'm going to say I'm proud. Going away to Milan, not the end of the world. What do the board want from me? Reach the Champions League proper, that's it. Qualify for the Champions League, okay. And I don't know if I think I did say, it's now top 4. For the Eredivisie, Champions League is top 4, and that is due to our performance in Europe. Club coefficient, we're up to the 4th, potentially like the 4th best league basically in the world. We're above France, we're quite ahead of France. Now, my only issue is that we need to keep going. We can't stop. Obviously, last year was a really good year, 21. They had a bad year. We're predicted to have a better year than them this year. We're well ahead of Germany and that's dropping. So the league is looking strong. Ajax are looking strong. We've got to get, I think we've got Roda in the Champions League. No, Europe. So they didn't even qualify. Champions League, they got knocked out of the qualifying. So we really could do with the big boys, PSV and Feyenoord, getting their asses into the top 10. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Smash the like on today's video. There will be lots more Eagles content over the next few months. Really going to push on with this. Episodes, hopefully 3, 2, 3, 4 times a week. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.